Hello, everyone. So, for those of you who are not aware, Traversal Championships is happening today. They're starting off light. Today is just the boost-only bracket later on, and about to start right now is the Cross-Coast Customs event, which is basically a vehicle design contest, as I understand it. The last time I entered one of those, I won, so I'm feeling pretty confident that I might be able to make a splash here, too. This one's going to be a lot more lighthearted, but, like, in between events, I'm also planning on just, like, you know, playing the game as normal. For the sake of the customs event, I am going to make sure that I have my game unmodded. So, because I have a few decals that are being replaced. I figure it is only fair that I stay unmodded for that. Hello, Sean. Also, hello, Claire, of course. The Ninja Turtles Festival is also going on in the background. I've already gotten my points, so I don't have to worry about that. I might end up seeing, like, if I can do, like, a restream or something like that, in the meantime also, because I think for the customs, it's, like, we're gonna be, like, basically exclusively in this menu right here. And yeah. Oh yeah, the Ninja Turtles Festival also came with, you know, all four of the Turtles as characters, as well as New York City as a track, which is actually a fairly fun track to drive. I just don't know how it plays in competitive quite yet, because I haven't gotten a chance to play it there in a competitive environment. Oh yeah, I should take a look at the start page. Because yeah, Traversal is happening literally right now. Let me see. Who am I up against in the design bracket? Who knows? Let me find out. There are 108 players. Looks like my group is going to be against Miku, Cloud Ninja, and someone else I don't know about. They're having some tech issues, so we're gonna be waiting on that to start. But yeah. Yo, thanks for thanks for idling in the stream at the very least. I do appreciate it. Yo, okay. Looks like I'm being moved to Group B, so I have to be ready in about half an hour. So I guess that means we have a little bit of time. I'm not gonna bother re-enabling my mods right now, because, yeah. I'm just gonna... Actually, no, I think I should. Give me a second, it doesn't, like, take that long to do it, because Mod Manager is very convenient and nice in that regard. Yeah. Should be nice and simple. We are going to be having a good time today, I am sure. Yeah, since we've got a little bit of time, I think I'll just go in a world match for a little bit. I got nothing to do in Festival. They're working through technical difficulties, but yeah. It is looking like I'm going to be up against Expanso, Flame, and Flybones for the first round of customs. Actually. Now this is going to be interesting because it's like, this is going to be like a design competition more than anything else. So it's like, yeah, I'm up against the best player in the game, but it doesn't matter? Oh yeah. And because I'm messing around right now, we're playing Tangle on the extreme skates, on the grinders. Look at her, she's great. We got so much style. Yeah, someone made an animation pack for her that uses the extreme gear skates. It's really cool. I'm just gonna do like a single world match race, and then I'm gonna try and tune in while they sort out the stuff. Yep, as always, you just get slung out immediately. I've also messed with my trick sounds, as you can hear. I think this is fine, yeah. I'll make up a ton of time here. Easy Nisk. That's unfortunate. But thankfully we have a plan B. Well, why did I jump there? Oh, easy second. Extremely cool tangle. It's a really cool animation pack. It's really nice. It's like the only on-foot animation that I actually like because it uses the extreme gear skates. All the other ones are just characters like, you know, running and recycling animations and stuff like that, you know? But yeah, it's a great animation pack. Anyway, yeah. Once they sort out their technical problems, like, we're gonna be able to at least watch to see what's going on over in the rest of it. Yeah, for the time being, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. We're gonna, like, just head back into... Hi, Lexi. How's it going? Stream setup is just behind right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just screwing around right now. Just having fun. Been an experience so far, I can imagine. But yeah. So yeah, last time I entered a vehicle design contest, this is what I showed off. Oh, I actually need to do something real quick. I need to change something with my controller that I just keep forgetting to do. Oh wait, it's a thing in Steam input, right? I gotta restart the game real quick. Yeah, I'm going to be giving prompts, but like, yeah, last time I was given a prompt, like that's what happened. Where did my Discord go? Hello? Oh, I accidentally dragged it into a bad. Silly me. But yeah. But yeah, it was like something like this. We had the flames. But then also back here we have, yeah, we have the blaze icon, we have Coral, we have Coral Town on this side, and then we have the Sonic with Water Palace over here. So it was like a Sonic Rush inspired vehicle for Blaze. And I thought it came out really good. Yeah, I won a design contest with this design, and I think I would be able to do it again. That was way back when the game first launched too. Also, yes, Blue Racer, thank you for the luck as well. It is a shame I don't get to drive it very often because it is a speed car, so I basically can only show it off in World Match. Like, if I'm just being silly. Yeah. was like, look at blazing this thing. It looks great. Like, I've done like a couple of other random customizations that are just like not quite as involved. Also this one, I like this triple rocket quite a bit. I changed the colors. It used to be like more wave themed, but I just turned it into trans colors because I could. We got this one that's like a Burning Blaze themed Type J. I know this looks barely different, but this was supposed to be like a Surge themed Type J. Likewise, I also made a Surge themed Trail Runner. Yeah, you already know the prompts. I like this Amy Hot Hatch I made once. I have the Metal Sonic logo here, just as this tiny little nod to Sonic CD as well. And of course, my Lip Lightron, also in trans colors. With my mods on, the Jet, Wave, and Storm icons all are different team emblems. What are my thoughts on Amy Metal shipping? I don't have any. I haven't thought about it. But yeah, I've got a lot of just, like, trans-colored vehicles. But yeah, I'll definitely feel like I'll be in a good spot for customs when it actually starts. The 4 lesbian-colored vehicles you have, yeah. Yeah, I am gonna have to be quick with it, but I can definitely, I get inspiration and see the full picture, like, pretty much immediately as soon as it hits me. I can tell you Main Whisper, yes. I mean, yeah, I fully expected technical difficulties to be a thing here. So I can't say I'm that surprised. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to, like, put my design chops to the test. Like, I like to think that I'm pretty good at designing vehicles, even though, like, I made a fuckload of trans-colored things. And you can also tell that, like, many of them were just designed to be, like, for competitive or whatever. Yeah, there's this fucking weird-ass thing that I made at one point. Oh yeah, this, like, vaguely Eggman-themed trail runner, too. No, I don't have any Omega on it, honestly. But like, yeah, I haven't played around with too many. Yeah, the more metallic red is probably why. And yeah, that is the Sage decal on the hood. Yeah, for the record, by the way, I do in fact have all of the character decals. I should have all of the decals in the game, aside from a few I'm randomly missing from some festivals. Because I got everyone's AI skin. Am I driving around with pictures of his daughter? Yeah, basically. Yep. God, it really is telling what my preferences are. I don't think I'm ever going to have, like, anything less than, like... It's like, Blaze is going to be my most played character for the entirety of this game, and it's not going to be close. And then, yeah, I played a fuckload of Whisper as well, but... I've still got a ton of AI Blaze. Because, you know, it comes up that I want to play AI Blaze instead. Usually to differentiate myself from another Blaze in the lobby. God. The character select screen is actually going to be completely full by the end of, like, in September. Because we're going to have Axels and Amigos, festivals sometime in August. Yeah, by the way, release expected in July sure didn't end up happening. Thanks, LC6. We will, in fact, have 2 pages. I don't know how I feel about the fact that Aang and Katara are going to be the last characters added in the game for year 1. Especially since it's these new, older designs. Star and Beat will definitely be added. I mean, I think it's very possible that they could end up in the game in year 2. Like, it definitely has crossed my mind. Beat is practically a shoo-in, yeah. He's like, he's shown up for like basically every single All-Stars racing game. Yeah, Beat didn't happen in year 1. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Zarza. I don't want Danica Patrick back in. That is it's such a fucking wild thing that happened for All Stars Racing Transformed, honestly. Oh, fuck, you're right, Claire. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Whoops. There really just still isn't any setting for... making it so that the game doesn't fucking, like, you know... That's whatever. The fact that the game's audio cuts out whenever I tab out is still kind of annoying. But it's fine, I guess. Danica Patrick. Being an Archie Sonic is actually less ridiculous than the story they did to promo the Olympics, where Sonic is almost defeated by Metal Sonic, but he sees the Olympic rings and they fill him with inspirational power. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like something goofy that Archie would do. I'm just going to go ahead and sit in my funny vehicle. There is, in fact, a panel of Metal Sonic ribbon dancing. I have seen it. It's great. Ideal, even. Well, what the heck? Wonder what the heck is going on. I was expecting a delay. I wasn't expecting at least half an hour of a delay. How fucked is everything? Walk me through how this is going to work. Basically, we're going to be given a prompt, and then we're going to have to design a vehicle based on that prompt within a time limit. And I'm doing this against, like, about, like, 3 people at a time. And then a panel of judges are going to decide which one of us had the best vehicle out of the prompt. So yeah, we're going to be in this menu a bunch. Like, I'm prepared to just, like, you know, toss however many designs I need to in order to do it. Like, I've got design space in pretty much every single one. It's like, all right, there's like 3 designs in the handling one that I'm like willing to, like, that I want to keep. So, you know, ideally we're going to be getting a variety of things to do. I'd be shocked if they just let us use minecarts for everything. Like, I feel like that would end up being pretty boring. UK Astra, hello. Thank you for the raid. We are currently, we're currently just waiting for technical difficulties to finish up, and then we're gonna start, designing. At some point. Even then, it's like, I've got a group ahead of me, so I'm not actually gonna be starting until after. It is cool, yeah. Like, again, I entered a design contest like once forever ago, and this was the vehicle I came up with. I had a much more lax time limit, but like I still slammed this together pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't know what the holdup is at this point. There's been not much talking in terms of like what the actual problem is. Like, deadass, I was not expecting to have been live for 45 minutes with nothing to show for it. What happened? Yeah, we are at this point just having a just chatting stream. It's just like I just don't want to commit to doing something because I want to like know like, hey, what is happening? You know? What happened? Like, yeah. Okay, it is looking like they should be starting soon? Question mark? They called for people in Group A to go into a VC. So I guess it must be happening soon. Oh. I'm just gonna be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, a bunch of them have shown up in there. I wonder if it was either someone's internet acting up or just like, you know, programs not working the way that they were expecting to. Could be any number of things. Okay. We'll be right back. I need to refill my water. All right, I'm back. It does not appear that they've gotten started quite yet, but it looks like everyone in the group plus a TO is in a VC right now. I also grabbed some toast. I'm just eating that real quick. Ugh, okay. No, I should probably practice at least a little bit. Yeah. Okay. The boost only is going to be happening later as well. I'll probably end up making ramen a bit later as well. Like, that's going to be my dinner, probably. Oh. I accidentally inverted my sticks. How did I manage that? That would have caused some problems. Fuck. How did that happen? Okay, hold on. I think I can fix this. Max level rivals is not that hard. Yeah, I mean it's not. It was never going to be hard like when you get like any sort of, like... What the fuck? Why are my sticks inverted? Hello? Is it you? Are you causing the problem? How did I do this? Whatever. Stream should be up somewhat soon. Yep, okay, cool. I mean, for me, I really just kind of get my challenge from racing online instead. I'm not really, in a game like this, I'm not really that interested in fighting the CPUs over and over and over again, you know? Okay, let me fucking... One more attempt. I'm gonna know pretty quickly to see if anything's fucky. How did this happen? Hello? Why are my sticks backwards? It's definitely not you. I think it might be Steam. Just turn off fucking Steam input. Hope that just fucking magically solves the problem. Yeah, something was fucky with Steam input. Okay. Whatever. Oh, my weirdo. Yeah. More reason to play Grand Prix and Race Park. Honestly, just speedrunning is like my only reason to play them these days. If I ever feel like doing that. Of the Radical Bridge down to a science. Radical Highway is one of my favorite tracks in the game. I would be a fraud if I didn't understand how it worked. Yeah, I think I understand, like, what I need to do in order to lock in for boost only. Gonna be tracks like Pumpkin Mansion that's really gonna be a test. Yeah, I think I just need to make sure I'm locked in and paying attention to anything. Yeah, no, again, I'm okay with offline being like the being not terribly challenging personally, but I do get it. I honestly don't even clock the CPU because I don't even like care about the CPU. The CPU is not good. It's not going to be good. Like, that's fine. I just want to I have had the point where I was struggling against level 10 rivals, and like now that's just not a thing anymore. I am currently just practicing specifically for boost only, which is going to be exactly this. And the subtle difference is that like boosts are not in limited supply like in time trials. In time trials, there's only so many boosts. You end up doing more cuts in boost only. Plus lap 2 is going to be different. Time trials do help. They do help a lot. But for boost only, you're also going to need to know how to like burn your resources, get items, and avoid shoves from ruining your race. Now, personally, I think boost only as a format is stupid, and I think that the fact that it is a bracket at all is a little silly, but that's just me. I entered it anyway because I just wanted to fucking race. Also, yes, that is entirely true. There isn't really any kart racers that can keep up with a skilled player without cheating. Yeah, this is what I mean when it comes to, like, the resources of boost only is also kind of important. Even off-road cuts that you would normally not even really think much about, you're going to have to think about, like, how you're going to take them. Because they do offer help. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. New York is not going to be an interesting boost only race. Over an hour in, by the way, and the fucking stream has not fucking started. This shit is over an hour late. Get me away from Magma Planet, thank you. Like, on paper, I think my, it's weird. That cut is big, but it's not, like, as big as I've seen as other big cuts at the end of the track. So, like, I think it's still kind of a hybrid map. It can potentially be a runner. I just... In HRE meta, it's probably just safer to bag it anyway. I don't know. What the fuck is the score? This is basically turned into a race park stream right now. That was a really bad line. Ooh, horrid line, actually. Okay, I need to sanity check myself on that one. Let me just do that again. Like, most of the courses that I've done so far for practice have been fine, but woo, Aqua Forest, that was not great. That is also race losing, what just happened there. Loath as I am to admit it, I do need to practice steampunk. Now that's more like it. That is an Aqua Forest lap that I can be more proud of. Ooh, that was a bad bump. Holy shit, Magma Planet, go away. Water sections are a bit tricky on Aqua Forest, but yeah, TTing it really, really helps. There's a world of difference between a well-ran Aqua Forest and a poorly ran one. Apodos is actually another one that's going to be super important if it shows up. Yeah, see, offline it's annoying because, like, you have to aim for an item the CPUs won't be going for, and that's kind of tough on this one. Yeah, because that path is, like, super important for Apodos. Or not to air trick on Mystic. Even you can do Coral Cut? Nice. Yeah. Coral Cut is easy. It's really just a matter of making sure not to get shoved when you try to do it. Once you got it down, it's not really that big of a deal. I'm not practicing Market or Water. You, I might need to practice. I don't think you have the rings for it, but theoretically... Shit, actually with the start boost, you might. Yeah, this might be a make or break track here. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Is there a lineup I can do to get it? I think that's the question. Yeah. Soon. A little too inside. Yeah, that first cut is very, very precise, and it's very difficult. Oh, I accidentally loaded into quick match. Lol. Yeah, that's no good. I'm not super practiced on it, but it is going to be important because Garen... Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I'm going to have to be... I'm racing against some of the best in the world who do know how to do this. Alright, rest up well, Claire. A lot of clicks in order to restart Crystal Mine in this format. Never once taken that cut successfully. Yeah. For a lot of people, that is the case. I am not going to have a choice in the matter here, I don't think. Unless I dodge Crystal Mine the entirety of Traversal. I think the lineup there was good, I just didn't get an item. Like, fact is, it is an utterly massive cut. One that where the position tracker tends to get confused. It is super worth doing if you can get a good angle on it. And I know how to do it. It's really just a matter of farming the execution. And it is fucking hard. Now, lap 1, it's like... It might not be necessary. Because, yeah, with the lower amount of rings, it is... And also, everyone's going to be Velcroed to each other. It's going to be super risky to go for. Well, I want to have it in my back pocket. God, I did get it once, but yeah, it's fucking hard. I'm gonna just hope. Oh, that's what's going on. I forgot I turned off a whole bunch. Try breaking beforehand? Like, how soon beforehand? As you start the counter drift for the jump. That lined up a little bit better, but I think I might have braked for too long. Like, I'm just trying to get a sharper angle here, right? Yeah, because, like... It looks sketchy. It looks really sketchy, and then I hesitate because I see that I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to turn into a wall. Maybe that's the part that's spooking me. Because the way I learned it, I basically just full sent it, but I don't have a really good success rate with it. I mean, that's a backup, I guess. I proceeded to miss every item afterwards, but you know. Christ, I have been live for an hour and 40 minutes, by the way. At least I have a success rate, yeah. It's a hard one, but it's learnable. It's really just kind of a matter of learning the setup and then just, like, giving yourself the best chance to succeed. It's still super risky. I still don't think it's worth going for in races. but it is necessary for a top 20 time nowadays. I see the logic. It just, I don't feel like I have enough room. Nah. Kind of? It still felt scuffed as all get out, but it worked. Yeah, that time I break too late. Yeah, it's just scuffed. Speaking of scuffed, holy shit. Uh, in the game mode, only a psycho would willing to go for it. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I just hope that if mine shows up during the boost bracket, it doesn't fucking show up like at a pivotal moment. Like, yeah, like here's the fucking thing. Here's the fucking thing that I'm currently like fucked up about. It's like I couldn't give a shit about the fact that the design contest is being delayed this long. But later today, there's supposed to be a boost only bracket. Okay? Yeah. There are a significant amount of players who are coming in from like European time zones. I don't know if Cerise signed up for it, but like potentially some Japanese players as well. And now the time is gonna be pushed so far fucking back. Like this is like a 2-hour delay minimum at this point for that event, and it's got several rounds to get through. And like, if it's going to be like 12 race rounds or like even 8 race rounds, that's gonna take a long fucking time. Especially if any disconnects slow the process down even further. At this rate, it's going to be looking like a lot of people are going to have to put in some fucking late hours if they want to actually be able to play in the boost only bracket at all. Like, I don't know, like here's the thing, it's like Like, here's the thing. At this point, like, it is like, I understand that like last minute problems fucking happen, but at the same time, if we were putting this much effort into it, if we were going to be comparing to fucking like a LAN level of production, then I mean, like, surely you must have had a backup plan that wouldn't have resulted in a delay this fucking long. Oh my fucking god. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't have work tomorrow, and for me, it's like, it's early. Like, fucking, it is like 2:44 p.m. for me right now. Central US fucking time zone works out pretty goddamn well for me for traversal in terms of timing everything. But I have also been spending almost 2 hours on stream doing jack and shit. Like, yeah, I've been practicing for boost only, but at this point, I'm just kind of like, what am I fucking practicing for at this point? There are like several extra TOs that are over in the VC right now, where Group A has been like wanting to start, presumably, but like there's just a bunch of people who are just like the entire bracket, the entirety of today has just gone completely fucking off the walls. Off the rails, rather. Like, I'm sorry, but like, no, like a delay of this fucking caliber is not acceptable, especially for the amount of like experience that like these TOs should have. Sorry to suddenly be a hater out of nowhere, but I'm like, fucking. Ugh. I mean, this isn't the first time I've gone off on one at TOing at like what I can only just call like irresponsible TOing. Like there's no other way for me to put it. It's like I want to be sympathetic. I have had so much I've had so many fires that I've needed to put out when it came to TOing myself throughout my years of being a TO in Splatoon. Nothing ever got this bad. Nothing ever got this bad. We were understaffed for most of my tenure as a Splatoon TO, and we still managed to not have delays that looked like fucking this. Ugh. More and more people are joining that VC that I assume they just have nothing to fucking do with it, and I'm just kind of like, oh my lord. By the way, zero transparency about what's happening. It's literally just been, oh, technical difficulties. What fucking technical difficulties causes a 2-hour delay for an international tournament? Like, this is basically the CrossWorlds equivalent of a fucking super major, and this is what's happening? At least fucking say something. At least, like, inform us as to what the fuck is going on. Because it's everyone's time. Everyone who signed up to a bracket today is having their fucking time wasted. Because it's not just the customs event that's getting delayed, it's also the fucking boost only bracket. At this rate, some people like Maddie are going to be able to start that bracket at like 2 a.m. at his time. Ugh. I'm gonna be so real. I'm giving it 10 more minutes. Like, why is it that I've been live for like an hour and like over like almost 2 hours? And what I've been doing is just like, yeah, like I've been having fun chatting with Chad and practicing the game and like doing boost only practice. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, it's like, what the fuck is this even like? Why am I bothering to do this when I could have been doing something else with my time? Because apparently the tournament wasn't fucking ready when it was supposed to be. Oh, you fucking announced this tournament like a month in advance. You had experienced staff that had done things for LANs and online events alike. It's like, how is this happening? How are we experiencing a 2-hour delay? I'm losing my mind right now because I'm trying, because like again, like I have the TOing experience myself. It's like I'm trying to put my head around it. Is just like the one person that they had available to stream suddenly had their entire computer set fire or something? Is that what happened? Is there a fucking emergency that someone had? Did someone not show up that needs to be here? I don't know. I couldn't possibly know. But you know, if I at least knew what was going on, then I would be able to like be a little bit more understanding about it. The fact that we've just been getting fucking radio silence for basically this entire thing is just kind of like, what the fuck? Do we really respect the participants' time that little that, like, we can't get an explanation for why the delay is happening this much? Like, technical difficulties is not a fucking it's not a fucking thing. Like that, yeah, I understand that that is the reason, but like, more detail, please. I need to understand why why I've been sitting here waiting for like 2 hours for something that I like set aside time for. Why am I having 2 hours of my time wasted that I could have spent playing, like, doing something else I find fun, or like scripting a video or something like that? I could have done so many things with this time, but no, I'm just kind of being held hostage here at the moment. I want to be more patient and understanding, but also I've given this event 2 hours to get underway. Again, a little bit more transparency would have gone a long way. I would have understood a lot more if I just heard what the fuck was going on in any capacity. I haven't said shit. The only thing that they have said publicly is a bit of technical difficulties are occurring. And then after a fucking, like, and like, I want to point out, over an hour ago, they said, should be 5 to 10 minutes. I'd start getting ready. And I'm just like, 5 to 10 minutes? That was an hour and 20 minutes ago, my guy. You mean to tell me that you almost had the problem solved and then it turned out, oh wait, no we didn't. Shit's beyond parody. Something always goes wrong. Something always go. I mean, yeah, something always goes wrong, but you know, like fucking something is said about it usually. The one time where where I in my TOing experience had ever experienced a tournament delay by a factor by like a lengthy factor, that was when the person who was streaming the tournament suddenly had their fire alarm, suddenly had their fucking smoke detector go off, and it would not fucking stop. So he had to go and replace the fucking smoke detector in the middle of the fucking bracket. And there wasn't really anything we could do about that. Because it was the big final, like, it was the big finals night for our league. So, like, what do you want me to do? This is mainstream. This is mainstream, and, like, we're not gonna finish this shit offline. So, yeah, the thing, everything got explained to everyone, and it's just like, it's gonna be a long delay. We're just going to have this happen, because otherwise, like, we can't fucking run commentary when the main guy streaming it and commentating it is having his fucking smoke detector going off, you know? And, like, that sucked. It was already late, especially since I think there were a few EU players, there were a few European players, like, in that bracket, I'm pretty sure, and they just had to fucking suck it up, and, like, the time for that bracket is always, like, more US-centric, because that's just kind of how it is with Splatoon. They're, like, tournaments are more regional in terms of, in Splatoon, to my knowledge. I don't know if that's changed since then, but yeah. It's like, because of the different time zones and the fact that the player base is large enough, you can just kind of afford to have tournaments that are catered to, like, specific time zones. So you have one that's good for North America, one that's good for Europe, and one that's good for Japan. And, like, the Japanese ones are also, like, kind of also in their own bubble. Like, I don't know, Splatoon competitive is a little bit segregated. But again, it's also a much bigger player base than what we've got for competitive CrossWorlds. Like, this is the biggest CrossWorlds event that ever. We've got 100 players entering. That's cool. I think that's really cool. Big W for the scene. I don't know, man, but, like, you know, yeah, it is now 3 p.m. It is now 2 hours since the event was supposed to start. Why am I getting moved into another group? What the fuck is... So I, like, asked something about it in the chat now, and, like, now I'm being pinged to, like, fucking join the VC and do that. All right, I had to have a think about it. This is completely, like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. At this point, this delay has completely killed my motivation to, like, actually give this a fucking shot. Nah, I just don't want to anymore. I just do not want to anymore. I could have been... There's like a billion other things that I would rather be doing now. Whatever. Today didn't matter anyway.